All right, we are back with the Leicester City Career Mode. All right, so in the last episode, the last game we played was PSV and it was a 3-0 win. So I went ahead and simmed the rest of December. So we got a 2-1 win over Newcastle, a 1-1 draw with Southampton, a 2-0 win against West Ham, 2-1 win against Brentford, and a 0-0 draw against Aston Villa. So 3 wins and 2 draws to close out the month of December. And now we are into the January transfer window. First game was in the FA Cup against Brighton. That was a 2-0 win. But now we got some transfers to get through. We also have Man City, Liverpool, United, and Spurs in this month. That is like the craziest month in FIFA I've ever seen. So I think we're going to play Liverpool, play United, and play Spurs in this episode because I feel like these games are going to be huge. And a big reason why is we're sitting in 6th after those games we simmed, and we're only 3 points off top 4. So we're like right there in the race for top 4. So these few games against these teams are going to be very important, I think. So we're going to sim City, then play the other 3. There have also already been some departures from this team. So Amarte has gone to Seattle Sounders for 9 million. Chowdhury has gone to Crystal Palace for 10 million. And then Johnny Evans has gone to Inter Milan for 10 million. So Johnny Evans, I did not want to sell him, but his contract was expiring in 6 months and we could not renew his contract. For whatever reason, the game was not letting me. So it was either sell him or use him up for the rest of the season and then he'd leave on a free contract. So we decided to just let him go for 10 million to get something for him this season. So now that he is gone, it looks like Fofana and Diakabi will have bigger roles in the second half of the season. And Fofana is already 75. So I'm pretty happy with him being the second choice or the pairing alongside Soyuncu. So we're still trying to sell Under. This man's worth like 45 million and we've just got no offers for him at all. So worst case scenario, we can try a swap deal with someone for him, but hopefully in this episode we can sell him because that would give us a lot of money to work with. And I mean, after selling those players, our budget looks a lot better actually. We bought 50 million. So we could do some damage with that amount of money. If we sell Under, that's going to almost like double that budget. So the full January transfer window will be in this episode. But first, let's get into this episode's press conference. All right, so first up, sign Anthony from Ajax, 78 right winger. He has potential of 88. Yeah, I have never used him in career mode, so he would be a good signing. He is pretty expensive though, about 60 to 64 million. So he'd be pretty expensive, but he looks very good. Like I said in the last episode, picking a right winger to sign, which is what we'll probably do in this episode, that is going to be a tough choice. All right, next one, any new talent in the youth academy? Do you plan on sending a scout to America in this save? So we actually recalled our Wales scout that was in Wales and we sent him to Spain instead. And we have signed a few new youth academy players. Our luck hasn't been that great, but we signed a few of them. So I think the new players are Parr and then Bell. They sent it forward towards the bottom, I think. And then players already had Tom Gwilt and then Wyatt with 74 to 90 potential. He looks like maybe the best. Yeah, I want these players to have a part in the series. I think soon we might call some of them up and give them real faces and then maybe have them involved in like the second half of the season. I think maybe after this episode, that's what we'll do. Like Gwilt looks pretty good. He's already 60 rated. I feel like he could maybe get some game time this season. And then maybe Wyatt, because he is the highest potential or like the best potential, can get some game time this season. But yeah, our luck overall has not been that good in the youth academy department. And then last one, train Castagna to right back as a backup to Pereira. Yeah, so we sold Amarte, so we have no backup right back. And training Castagna to right back was going to take like 25 weeks. So that is unfortunate, but when we put him at right back, his ratings don't go down actually. It's almost like the game knows he can play right back. So even though it's not in his positions, we're going to play him at backup right back pretty much. Thus, after selling Amarte, I don't think we need a new backup right back. And then on the left, I think Bertrand and Justin are fine for this season. And then you probably noticed that Tielemans is back. Finally, was out for 3 months with a broken toe, but now he's back. Now the only player injured is Harvey Barnes, which he probably won't be back probably like 2 or 3 episodes, I think. But Tielemans is back. And then also we've been playing Daka at left wing. Now training him to be a left winger, it was going to take like 30 weeks still. So we're just playing him there. He gets no downgrade. So he's basically the same at left wing as striker, but I think he doesn't get the bonuses that he would get at striker. But we've been playing him there. He's played pretty decent. He scored some goals. So as of right now, this is our best starting 11. So I definitely want a winger, especially because Harvey Barnes is out. So I think that's the #1 signing we need in this window. And we actually have a decent amount of money. We could go after a center back if we need one. So that's what we'll figure out in this episode. And then also, if you do go on to enjoy this video, I would appreciate you dropping a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not. But all right, so Man City first. We are going to sim this game and then play the next 3 because we played City in the last episode. All right, so Man City versus Leicester. If we could somehow win this sim, that would level us on points with Man City. So because of that, we're going to quick sim this one. We're going to show it, and this game is going to be a 3-0 loss. Okay, I mean, away from home is pretty much what I expected. All right, so let's take a look at these wingers. So Hudson-Odoi, Drinkau, Anthony, all kind of around the same price tag. I don't think Mahrez is an option because I just think it's too unrealistic. He would not go to Leicester City, especially if Leicester are not in the Champions League. Like Cherky could be a good option. He's very cheap, but I feel like I want a starting level winger, and that's Hudson-Odoi, Trincao, Antony, or Leon Bailey, and even Gosens. He would not be bad either. 28 to 33 million. All right, so this is interesting. We can maybe loan in Trincao. I mean, his wages are huge, but we could maybe loan him in. If we could get Barca to pay like a decent amount of those wages, we could maybe do this. Should we do a loan to buy, or should we just do a straight loan? Could maybe do a loan to buy just to see. Okay, they want a short-term loan, so that's only till the end of the season. I think I'm fine with that. It's just how much are these wages going to be? All right, so they're taking 70% of his wages, and we only have to pay 72,000 per week to get Trincao on loan for the rest of the season. Huh. Should we do this? I mean, he still has to accept. Maybe we'll try like, what if we try like 20%? What does Koeman say to that? 30? What about 25? All right, so we split the wages, 25. They accept that. We are going to, okay, we have to do a transfer fee now. Man, I don't even know what he's worth. I think he was worth like 50. Like, what if we try 35 just to see what they say? Yeah, they want 63. We can maybe do like a 57.5, and I don't think we'd sign him at the end of the season. He might be just like back up right now. Yeah, we're gonna do that for 61.1, the buy clause, but for only paying 60,000 per week for him, that's kind of like an emergency signing if he accepts that. So we can bring him in and also buy a new winger. And we could also try like a swap deal with Under. I just don't know who. Like Leon Bailey is actually only worth 40 million. He's cheaper than Hudson-Odoi and Antony, I think. And then Gosens is even cheaper. And he does look pretty good. He played good at the Euros. 26, not super young, but he's not super old. And for only 28.5 million, should we try and go after him? Questions. All right, so Trincao has been loaned in for the rest of the season. That's not bad. That is definitely not bad. It's realistic too, because wasn't he just loaned out to Wolves, I think, in real life? So it's not the most unrealistic thing ever. And it's more cover, so. All right, Victor Molina, 70 to 96 potential, 6'4" goalkeeper. Now, this is what I'm talking about. We could have just found our future goalkeeper. 16 years old, 6'4". This man is a physical specimen. You know what? He could already be like our backup keeper, to be honest. He's 16. I think in the next episode, we'll put a real face on him, and he's going to be our backup keeper because he looks really, really good. All right, I am excited about that. All right, so Trincao has been loaned in. If we somehow have 61 million next season, or whenever we have to pay that, we could sign him, but I feel like we won't have that. So he's pretty much just a rental for the rest of the season. I mean, if we're trying to be smart with money, I mean, Leon Bailey looks like the best option. He's cheaper than Antony and Hudson-Odoi, and he's actually higher rated. And then Gosens is actually +1. The only problem is like Harvey Barnes. Oh, he's left-footed though. Barnes has that left wing spot tied down. We can maybe convert Gosens to a right mid or right winger because he is left-footed, so he can cut in on that left foot. But Leon Bailey, same exact thing. I think I'm gonna throw offers at both of them and see what they look like after that. All right, so Gosens, is it Gosens or Gosens? I have no idea. It's German. I suck with German names, but 28 million they accepted. That just seems like an absolute steal. And then Leon Bailey was 39 million, which is still a good deal, but it's not 28. I mean, he's 6 foot. He's got 85 sprint speed, 85 acceleration, good physical stats, 78 finishing. He's really well rounded. Plus, like the stand tackle and slide tackle is almost 80. He's almost like a wing back. No, he actually looks like a midfielder. He looks like a box to box. I think for 28 million, that just makes more sense than Leon Bailey. Like that just looks like an absolute steal. So I think we are going to be signing up Gosens. I think that is a steal that we cannot let go for 28 million. 82 rated. I think that is a good pickup. So we'll give him the number 7 shirt. And then I mean, while Harvey Barnes is out, he'll play left mid pretty much. And then when Barnes comes back, he can maybe go to the right. But I like that signing. We don't spend all of our money and we pick up a pretty decent player. So I am very, very happy about that. So now if we sell Under, that's going to bring in a lot of money. Could maybe buy a new center back or maybe even another right winger. Could maybe even go out and get one of the other players. All right, but first we have Liverpool, the team in first place right now. So first game for us using Tielemans back. And then also Gosens' debut for Leicester City. So I'm expecting big things, but we are facing the team in first place. So I have no idea how this is going to go. All right, there he is. Robin Gosens' first impression debut for Leicester City against Liverpool. That's a big game for a debut. Also, I think I fixed most of the lag problems. I don't know why it's still lagging a little bit, but I'm hoping most of it is fixed. All right, we are sitting in 6th place. Liverpool are sitting in 1st. So I think now we are 5 points, I think, away or 7 points away from top 4. So we could somehow win this, this would be a huge 3 points, especially with the kind of games we have coming up against United and Spurs. This is just going to be just a tough month for us. Firmino into Naby Keita already. Liverpool are 1-0 up. I don't even know what I could have done better there. This was just a pass into Naby Keita. That turn is, yeah, we're way too open there. Like, where is my defense? That is a poor goal to concede 6 minutes in. All right, we cannot let this game get out of hand, though. All right, Tielemans, that's a good ball to Gosens. Can he get a shot on his debut? He's going to shoot that, and Alisson makes the save. Not a bad shot from our new signing. Corner is going to be swung in, and that is going to be cleared. Jamie Vardy was close to that. Good ball to Fabinho. They're trying to make this 2-0, and they might make it 2-0. Firmino into Naby, and Naby scores again. Oh, this Firmino and Naby Keita combination is just screwing us. I thought I defended this pretty well. It's just at the... Okay, where is, like... I think that's Fofana. He just let Naby kind of run in front of him and did nothing about it. All right, 2-0. They're definitely playing like team in first place. Oh, they're just passing it around us, and Firmino has scored, and it's 3-0. Oh, we just cannot do anything this game. Okay, 3-0, 30 minutes in. I was not expecting this, the first game of this episode. This is depressing. All right, start of the second half, still 3-0 down. We'll see if we can scrape something in this game, maybe score a few for our pride. If we could somehow draw this game, that would be amazing. And I think Gosens is offside, waiting for the ref to call it. Okay, he took forever to call it. He is offside. And I think it's Gosens. I think I heard the commentator say his name. All right, Vardy with some room to run into. Maybe this is a little bit better. Gonna try and get that to Gosens. That pass was not good enough from Vardy, though. All right, now we got some room for Gosens to run into. We maybe cross this into Vardy. We're going to try, and Henderson blocks the cross. And he'll collect that and get it back to Trent. Oh my, this is just Liverpool. The ball is bouncing their way every single time. And Firmino is through again for 4-0 possibly. Soyuncu gets a challenge in. Now Mane. Gonna pass that back to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Salah into Firmino. I see Naby. Oh, he missed. That should have been 4-0. Man, this has been the worst performance by far of this series. I mean, we're only 3 episodes in, so there's not that many performances, but this is going to be by far one of the worst. Can we scrape something? Gosens maybe to Vardy. Cannot get that past Van Dijk, and it goes back to Alisson. All right, can we get something here through James Maddison? Can we get it? Can we get it? We're going to go for the shot. Still have room for another shot, and that is going to be blocked. Yeah, once again, this is just not our day against Liverpool. Probably make it 4 here soon. Salah is going to be in, and Schmeichel makes a good save. All right, that's a good save. I mean, 3-0 is a lot more respectable than 4-0, so if we can keep it at that, that'll be just fine. Okay, Maddison. Now there's a lot of room to run into. And get that to Vardy, back to Maddison. Can we find Jamie Vardy again? No, we can't. Then the execution has been terrible in this game. All right, and that is going to be full time. 3-0 against Liverpool. That was a thumping. We need to put this one in the back of our minds and just to move on. All right, we got Man United up next. They're in 4th, and we are 9 points behind them now. We started this episode only 3 points behind top 4, and now we are 9 points behind them. It's just this tough schedule. We're gonna drop points, and then the top 4 is gonna look so unachievable. But if we somehow beat them, then we'll be only 6 points behind them, so that makes it a little bit better. So this game turns into a very big game. All right, we're throwing Gosens on the right, and then Daka is starting at left wing this game instead of Perez. So for United, it looks like Jadon Sancho's in there, Coates is in there at center back. All right, this is a must-win game at this point. All right, at home we cannot have a game like Liverpool. Cannot do that again, especially at home. So this needs to be the huge win that we need. So let's go out and get it. I mean, it's really starting to look like Europa League is just our best bet for Champions League next season. That's what it's looking like. Slowly but surely. Okay, Van de Beek is in, and Van de Beek has put United up 1-0. Our defending has been terrible in this episode, and it's continuing into this game. It's just Bruno Fernandes does a few skill moves and just attracts all my center backs and leaves wide open lanes for Donny Van de Beek. Like, that is just terrible. And Vardy gonna play that to Gosens. Can we get a quick reply? Gosens gonna cut in on his left foot. Gonna go for a shot. Forces a save out of De Gea, but he makes the save. All right, Daka, you have pace. Gonna go to Vardy, back to Daka, flip that to James Justin. That is beautiful. The cross is not beautiful though. Maddison to Ndidi, get that to Vardy. Get that to Vardy. Oh, that fake shot was terrible. All right, James Justin, you are going on a run. Not looking too bad. Can we flip that to someone? Yes, we can. James Maddison gonna go for a shot, and he is just tracked by Lindelof beautifully. Can we somehow find something from this? That is not the pass I was looking for, and that is going to go back to Van de Beek. Yeah, honestly, it feels like since Tielemans has come back into this team, it's ruined our chemistry. Like, I feel like we played better with 2 CDMs in the midfield. He's more playing like a center mid right now, and like I feel like he's not really getting into the game. Like, Mendy and Soumare played so much better in that spot. All right, good ball to Daka. Can we do something with this? We need to do something soon. Gonna wait. Oh, why are my players just why is Vardy and Madison, why are they just standing there? That is the most irritating thing in the world. All right, we need to do something quick. Can someone just please get into a good spot? Daka, gonna give that to Madison. Vardy to Daka with a shot away, and Daka from a very tight angle puts that in. All right, not a lot has gone our way in this episode so far, but that has gone our way. Like, man, we needed that. That was a pretty good ball, and just Daka outmuscles him at the end. De Gea should be doing better with that, I think, but that is into the back of the net. All right, 66th minute, 1-1. Now, come on, let's take the lead. This would be a huge win. All right, corner for United. Bruno Fernandes will send that in, so you should have that. It's cleared right back out to Bruno, though. That's an interesting pass to Sancho. Man, they're just keeping the ball, doing all these skill moves, and it's getting a bit ridiculous. All right, James Justin steals that, and we're going to try to bring this forward. Gosens to Vardy. Give that to Madison. Gosens, where are you at? We're going to stop this a little bit. Rodo Pereira. Get it right back to Gosens, maybe? No. This is not opening up as much as I wanted it to. Give that to Jamie Vardy. We're going to go for a shot. This is sloppy. I wanted to get that to Gosens. All right, Gosens. We'll play that out to Daka. Can we find this winning goal? Not much time left. Can we do the same play maybe? That is into Daka. Can we find Vardy? That's a good first touch. And De Gea makes the save. Oh, that is so unfortunate. All right, Doku is on for Gosens, and then Soumare is on for Tielemans. 86th minute corner, and that's just way too close to De Gea. Gonna try to head this back to someone, and that is not one at all, and it's gonna go back to Lindelof. Yeah, this might be just a 1-1 draw for us. I mean, it might be a loss if we don't get this ball back. That is, we're trying to tackle Moreno. Oh, we just let him through. Please no, not like this. Please not like this. And Matic scores. Oh my lord. All right, I feel like I gave him that. I just let Gerard Moreno just dribble past me. That's just so unfortunate. All right, that is full time. That is it. Man, this has been a rough like 2 games of FIFA to start this episode. Like, oh, like what was that? We could have easily won that game. Instead, we get no points at all and we lose in the 90th minute. Yeah, it was a winner by Nemanja Matic. Like Matic. All right, so that loss sees us now 13 points behind top 4. That is just rough. So it's kind of looking like our only route to the Champions League is through winning the Europa League. The round of 32 will be in the next episode. We are facing Granada. Yeah, so we might put all our eggs in just the basket of the Europa League. Otherwise, we're gonna lose either maybe Ndidi or Pereira next season, because they're not staying if we don't make the Champions League. All right, so it is transfer deadline day, but we're gonna play the Spurs game before we finish the window. We're also switching formation to a 4-2-3-1 wide as well. We're gonna try this, see if it helps us, see if we can maybe get at least 1 win in this episode out of 3 games. All right, so Tottenham are above us. I think they're in 6th, so this could be a momentum building win, a confidence building win, just a something building win. That would be nice. See how this formation works out as well. See if it helps us in our chance creation and just helps us win this damn game. This game is gonna give me a heart attack today. We also switched around some of the instructions, maybe get Vardy more involved, have him making more runs kind of. So we're gonna see if that helps as well. I just gave up a pen. I did not think that was a pen. Oh, I just took him out. I didn't think that was gonna be a pen actually. I wasn't even like looking honestly. All right, first goal of the game. Harry Kane, they're gonna go right. And Schmeichel makes the save. All right, can we like get some spirit after that pen or saving it? And also, can I not give a pen while not looking? That would be good as well. That would be very good. I was a Perez in front of goal and we hit the post. This episode is going to give me a heart attack. Funny thing is, that was almost a perfect rebound for someone, and they just did not even see the ball. All right, Vardy, get that to Madison. Get that back to him. Vardy. Oh, just Sanchez. Man, the CPU's defending has been just so good in this damn episode. I feel like this formation is working a little better. We just cannot score. We should have scored 1. Just have not. Gosens, I need you to run a little bit more up than that. Okay, here he is. I try to cut inside maybe. Nope. Oh, I just can't do anything in this episode. Pereira. Get that to Madison. Get that to Vardy, back to Madison. Oh, Reguilon cuts that out. This game feels winnable though, a lot more winnable than United and Liverpool. All right, Madison, get that to Gosens. Can we try and cross this in to Jamie Vardy? Nope, that cross is going to be blocked and just passed right to Ndombele. All right, second half begins. We saved a pen and then Perez at the post. That is pretty much the story of the first half. We just need to find a goal. We need to find the goal. So good ball to Son. Pereira is going to try to mark this and then go to Kane. Pereira, you could have took a foot in. I guess not. Good ball into Harry Kane. Soyuncu. Man, defending has been just so tough in this episode. Like, I just cannot get these balls off the CPU. This episode has been like the best I've seen the CPU play in FIFA in like so long. All right, Gosens in an actually decent spot. We cross this in to find someone. Nope, Lloris just catches that. And our offenses look just so bad in this episode. I don't know what's happened. I honestly do not know what's happened. Give that to Vardy. Gonna slide that back to Tielemans. Tielemans. Oh, just that pass was gonna be so good. And like the defender, just inch perfect tackle or interception. All right, now Son has room on this wing. Sumare is gonna come on for Tielemans here soon, and then Daka's on for Perez soon. And Ndidi cannot get the ball off Kane. This is a time where they usually score against me recently. Oh, I just don't know how I'm supposed to defend that. I do not know. I just don't know how I am supposed to defend this. Like, number 8 is not doing anything. And that's Tielemans. I gotta say, Tielemans coming back into this team has ruined our chemistry 100%. 79th minute, Tielemans is off. And we are now down 1-0. I feel like we did so much better with Ndidi and Sumare as 2 CDMs. And Tielemans coming back has just really just ruined that, it feels like. It makes no sense. He's so good in this game. For some reason, since he's come back from injury, he has just been terrible. Yeah, I think in the next episode, Tielemans has shown me nothing, like any reasoning why he should be in the starting 11. I feel like we're going to go back to the Ndidi Sumare combination in the midfield. It does not make sense to keep playing Tielemans when he's really not doing anything, and it feels like it's hindering our team, and that is going to be full time. So 3 straight losses in this episode. This might be my worst episode of FIFA in any career mode I've ever done. Like, the CPU, I've never seen them play this good, this consistent. Like, defending, attacking, it's just insane. Okay, transfer deadline day. We have about 25 million to spend, and we're still trying to sell Under. We're gonna see if we get an offer maybe in like the first 2 hours, see what happens. All right, 5 hours gone and still absolutely nothing. I think what we might try is swapping Under with Kurt Zouma. I feel like we've paid too much attention to the attack. We need a new center back. So I mean, Under is valued, he's valued the same. So what if we just offer that straight up, see what Chelsea say? They want 11 million on top of that. I mean, he is high rated. What if we just do 10 million plus Under for Kurt Zouma? All right, Tuchel accepts that. I feel like this makes the most sense. We need a new center back. Zouma is 26. He's not super old. 83 rated, 78 sprint speed. I feel like our defense needs an upgrade, and I feel like Zouma, we're not getting any offers for Under, so this might be the best option. All right, so we signed Kurt Zouma up. I think with the rest of our money, we're gonna make Doku's deal permanent. Because what, he's valued at what now? He's valued at 34.5, and we're only gonna have to pay 12.8. So I think we just get this settled right now. We buy him permanently. All right, Jeremy Doku is signed up permanently for Leicester City. I think those are going to be our final 2 signings, Zouma and Doku. So Zouma is a huge upgrade at center back. And then we have Trincao as an extra backup. Then we also signed Gosens. And hopefully we'll get Barnes back soon. And then Gosens will play on the right wing, Barnes on the left wing. All right, so in the next episode, the Europa League is back. That looks like our only way of getting Champions League next season, by winning the Europa League. So we might put all our eggs in that basket, because right now we're sitting in 7th in the Premier League, and we are 13 points away from United in 4th. So yeah, it has been tough. It has been very, very tough. And then next episode, Sumare is back in starting 11. Tielemans is to the bench, because I feel like we played so much better with this formation. So this is what we're going to use in the next episode. And also Zouma will come in for Fofana. So this was a tough episode, but this series is hopefully going to be like 4 to 5 seasons long. So it was always going to be like a process of building Leicester up. And that is exactly what this is. This is kind of like a rebuild. But if you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate you dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel if you have not. And I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you have a great day.